Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. I don't know what to expect from this. This is a beer that Ewan and Vasi sent me. This is new Glarus Thumbprint Series Apple Ale. And guys, all you that watch my reviews know that I'm not much into the fruity vegetable type beers. But he took the time to get it and sent it to me, so we're gonna review it. But I'm not much on the fruity vegetable type beers here, so let's see what this one brings. The beer ABV is not written on the bottle, and Rate Beer says it's 3.8, and Beer Advocate says it's 4%. So I'm not real sure. Somewhere close to 3.8 or 4%. So, commercial description on this: it says apple ale sings with the fresh, crisp taste of Wisconsin apples. Our brewmaster begins with a brown ale base, employing Wisconsin farmed wheat and a blend of Cortland, McIntosh, and Jonathan apples. All those are great apples. Our apple growing friends squeeze them especially for this brew. Expect this ale to pour a beautiful copper color. The fresh bouquet of apple will rise to meet you even before the glass touches your lips. So, food pairings for this style of beer says food pairing, general, salad. So, I mean, if you're having a fruit salad, maybe it'll go well with the fruit salad. I'm not real sure. So, it's probably going to be something in the line of like a Red's Apple Ale or somewhere in that line there, guys. Or maybe even similar to an apple cider. I'm not real sure. I don't drink a lot of ciders. So, we'll see what it brings. Glass, rod, pint, becker, nog, tumbler, mug, stein, and sidel. I'm going to use the Sovereign beer glass, and not recommended for extended cellarings. And he did mention in his letter that this was the oldest beer in there. And they date their stuff, but it's very, very hard to see. So, thought I'd get it out of the fridge before it got any older. Nice hiss. I'm getting the apples already. I can smell the apples already. I ain't even got it in the glass. The aroma of the apples is there, guys. I mean, I can smell it pouring it in the glass. I mean, it's apples. If you're a big apple fan, you're probably going to love this. I mean, I don't even have to hold it up to my nose. I am getting apples. Maybe a hint of some cinnamon. Wow. Very fragrant. Over to the light, and just like the description said, it's a nice copper-colored beer. Very clear. I can see the bulb right through it. That aggressive pour didn't pour a very big head, maybe half a finger, and it's dissipating quickly. So let's get a nose on it and see what we got. Apples, imagine that. Big boatloads. I mean, the apples are off the chain, guys. It's apples, apples, and more apples. I bet this will go good with apple pie. I bet it'll go good with apples. So, big apple presence. Maybe, like I said, maybe a hint of some cinnamon in there. But the apples are just, like I said, off the chain. So let's give it a taste. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Ewan and Vasi. Thank you, sirs. With that low of an ABV, I'm not getting any alcohol whatsoever. To me, it tastes like apple juice. Exactly like apple juice. Maybe just a slight hint of some caramel in there, but the apples are just overpowering everything. Tastes like apple juice, guys. I mean, what else can I say? I mean, if you were blindfolded, you would swear this is apple juice. You wouldn't think it was a beer. Because I'm getting absolutely no inclination that it is a beer. Now, looking at it, I can see it's got a little lacing and poured a little bit of the head, which apple juice probably does not. But blindfolded, I could not tell this was not a glass of White House apple juice. So, well, let's let the other half taste it and sip on it, and we'll come back and do the final chug and grade on this one, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. What else can I say? It's apple juice on top of apple juice on top of apple juice. If you like apples or apple juice, you're probably going to like it. It's a very low ABV. I'm not detecting any alcohol whatsoever. Like I said, if I was blindfolded, I would swear it's apple juice. I don't taste any beer at all. But it did have a little bit of carbonation to it, and not much, but it did have some. It had a nice hiss when I opened up the bottle. They do date their bottles. This one says 2534, so that's the 253rd day of 2014, which puts it back in September, somewhere. Been there. It's been in the bottle for a while, so. But not being a hop forward beer, it's not going to lose any hoppiness or any of its profile. Like I said, I was smelling it from here, so it definitely has the apples, and the apples cellared very well to be in a bottle as long as it has. The only detriment to this is a low ABV beer, so we're probably at the end of its shelf life, being put in the bottle back in September. But very pleasant, very tasty. If you're looking for an apple ale, something that tastes like apples, pretty damn tasty. So not my cup of tea, but it is a nice, enjoyable apple ale. Probably one of the best apple ales I've ever had. I haven't drank too many apple ales, but it is pretty tasty. A lot of the ladies might like this, or guys that they're into the apple ciders, or like maybe you want to try get away from Red's apple ale. You want to try the new Glarus apple ale and see what you think of it. But definitely the apples are there, guys. So with that being said, I think it's a very well made beer. I mean, it's not something that I would probably purchase for myself since I'm not into the fruity vegetable type beers, but for what it is, and they tell you what it is on the bottle, I would like to see the ABV written on the bottle, so we'll know exactly what alcohol we are drinking. So, but other than that, I think it's an A beer. So I'm gonna give it to 8, which is an A minus. Very well made. You know, I can't fault it on anything. Can't fault it on anything. So, with that being said, let's go over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 92 in the outstanding range. If I was putting a numeric rating on this one, it would probably be a 90. So, because I'm not into this style of beer, people that are might say, "Oh, you're crazy, man. That's a 100." Wouldn't argue with that. If you're into this style of beer, you're probably really gonna like it. You're really probably gonna like it. So, and over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate. Rate Beer. Rate Beer says overall 98 and 100 in the style. Numbers don't get much better than that. Like I said, my numbers might be a little conservative since I'm not into the style of beer, but very well made beer, and I can't fault them on that. They've got the Julian code on there telling you when it was done on the bottle. Would like to see it on the label, but they made the attempt. It's digitized on the bottle. Very hard to see when it's chilled, but now that the condensation has gone off the bottle, you can see it fairly well. So, with that being said, I'm going to do the final chug. Apples with just a hint of cinnamon in there, guys. Very tasty. Probably be very good to quench your thirst on a hot summer day and not get too inebriated, being around a 4%er. So you could, if you were into this, you could very easily drink a 6-pack of these and not be too inebriated. So that being said, if you've had this one from New Glarus, let me know what you think of their Apple Ale Thumbprint Apple Ale. And let's go take that walk and see what's in the fridge tomorrow. See you.